Hey guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. I have enjoyed so much my sit down with John Witherspoon, so I'm going to continue that on today. A huge thank you to everybody who's left such wonderful, kind comments for him. Make sure you keep those coming. I'll make sure that he sees them and is aware of the nice things you guys are saying. And we're going to just continue on talking about all the craziness that's going on with Harry and Meghan. Thank you so much, John, for your time and your thoughtful answers. Make sure you're giving him the follow on Instagram. He's at Witherspoon DC. Thanks again.
As anybody does, but it's just the way you handle things like that.
That's it.
It
all
just is the way. You cannot stick your head in the sand. You cannot avoid it. And again, I'm not sure that Harry is the type of person who can think through a scenario like that and understand the value of an apology, the value of humility.
That's it. I agree completely. I totally and there's the difference of, I messed this up. What can I do to fix it? Or I demand. Nobody told me that I'd have to, whatever, not drop something on a, whatever you said, windshield or hood or whatever.
Right.
Oh my God.
So anyway,
there's a difference. Yep. And then finally, the last point, it's one. So I've been covering Victoria Beckham show on my Patreon. I'm enjoying it so much. It's so compelling to watch. She really is. Whether you're a fan or not, she's really a hard worker. You see it in this thing, how she's living and dying by her, her fashion line, how much she's put into this thing. But what was interesting is, I know you have a background in business. And so I mentioned to you, I'm really enjoying this. She's such a hard worker and she really cares. And we're seeing how much, she's there till the wee hours of the morning and then back at it the next morning. And David's there supporting her and stuff. And it just led to an interesting topic of Meghan would never. Like, we hear things from Meghan, like tranche of SKUs, and I was worried about packaging. You can say the words, but we don't see you. You sure don't act like that this is what you live and die by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Did you have any general thoughts on that? I know we were talking about it. That's still fresh in my head. So I just thought I'd mention it. It's so good, that documentary.
Yeah. And you know what? Credit where it's due. Brittany over at Royal News Network on her YouTube channel, she bangs the drum about this constantly. And I think she's absolutely correct. Meghan's business endeavors and Meghan's products and Meghan's managerial endeavors, such as they are, I think the common thread of everything that she does, everything that she sells, everything that she says, is that it reeks of solo effort. I don't get the sense that there's any serious degree of collaboration with other people. I mean, the American Riviera orchard fiasco is a perfect example of this. She had competent legal counsel who should have seen the problem with American Riviera orchard coming a mile away.
Yeah.
And I suspect, just my opinion, my guess, I suspect that Meghan said, I don't believe you. I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway.
Yeah.
And at some point, the lawyer just said, okay.
Yeah.
Cross your fingers. But I see that in the design of the labels on the wine bottles, the packaging, the product choice. I think it was everything that Meghan wanted to do. It was not the result of a collaborative effort with competent advisors, people with business acumen and business experience, who said, maybe you should try this, maybe you should try that. And, we've seen the results looking retroactively at I think what a lot of people would just consider the flop
Yeah.
of her as ever effort.
Uh-huh.
And then again, as we talked about, the bookmark.
Yeah.
How does a bookmark? Are you running a book club? Are
Right.
you what's the nexus between the bookmark
Mhm.
and everything else that Meghan has done? I know. I'll just give you an example. Also, um, on her cooking show or whatever, lifestyle show, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
she was always picking flowers and doing this and that and the other. And I think one of the things on her list of items to trademark under as ever was gardening shears of some sort, snippers that you could go out and, cut off a rose stem or whatever, or hydrangea or whatever it was. And that would have been something that she could have said, yeah, you've obviously seen my love of flowers and flower arrangements and all this kind of stuff. And so I thought it would be perfect. I have this is my favorite pair of gardening shears. I've gone out and done,
Mhm.
that would have made sense. The
Sure.
bookmark, again, the about as relevant as a big pen with
Yeah,
as ever written down the side of it.
exactly.
And you just think, okay, there's no
passion, there's no skill.
well, there's a little bit of skill, but not
No, I meant for her. Yeah, there's not she doesn't
yes,
show us anything.
but
Yeah.
there's not enough to get an entire brand up and off the ground. I guarantee you that Gwyneth Paltrow
Mhm.
or Baywatch,
Oh, Pamela
Pamela
Anderson.
Pamela Anderson, yes, or any of these people. We've talked a lot about Paul Newman and his salad dressing. Okay, the salad dressing is a hit. Where are we going to go next?
Mhm.
We could go here. We could go here, 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 here. Frozen pizza. Okay, we'll do frozen pizza. Guess what? Frozen pizza is also a hit for
Yeah.
Paul Newman.
Mhm.
I don't get the sense, and again, I'm sure that was a very well reasoned, very well researched decision. Gwyneth Paltrow, same thing.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart, the
Uh-huh.
the Mac Daddy
Yeah.
or Mac Mom, whatever you want to
Yeah.
say. Everything that Martha Stewart did, or who was the woman, one of the Charlie's Angels, Kate, who had the line of stuff at Kmart.
Oh, was it
Um,
Jacqueline Smith or was
Jacqueline
that
Smith, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Same type of thing. That was not an accident.
Sure.
Those decisions about, okay, we're going to have some cookware, and now we're going to have towels, and now we're going to have cutlery, and all. I don't see any degree of thoughtful progression down a path with
Mhm.
Meghan. It's just lurch here, lurch there, and now the lurching again with the bookmark
Yeah.
is just completely out of left field. It's like she
Exactly.
woke up from a fever dream one day and said, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to order up a whole bunch of bookmarks."
Sure. Yeah. Why
Why?
not?
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and it makes about as much sense as me or you, Jen,
Mhm.
deciding that you want to have bookmarks.
I'm going to disagree with you. You can't see it, but I have a whole bunch of books behind me, so it makes sense if I no. I'm teasing.
Take your word for it.
Yeah.
No, I get,
My
but
point
you're not
though is
running.
uh,
y-
no,
Uh,
please.
I mean, I've referenced Cheer Denise a
Yeah.
lot, and she's always. I mean, she does. By the way, if you haven't visited Cheer Denise, I just have to give her a shout out.
Yeah.
She is so impressive. She has morphed. She not only not morphed because she's still doing all her original stuff. She still does book reviews,
Good.
which are fantastic.
Mhm.
She has a Friday sort of celebrity gossip roundup now, and now she's gone into kind of, you know, asking people to ask questions, and she's giving advice, and there's this very rich back and forth between people that send her questions. She answers them using her own life experience, which is very interesting. And,
Yeah.
she talks about a lot of really cool stuff. And then, people respond in the comments back and forth. It's just a really, really impressive channel that she's got running. But the point of all this is that
Mhm.
given that she does so much with books,
Mm-hmm.
that would be a perfect segue for
There
her
you
to
go.
say,
Yeah.
you know what? You guys all read these books along with me. We have a good time. We
Yeah.
talk back and forth. And I thought it would be fun,
There you
just
go.
as a little way to support the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Send $5 to Etsy or who, wherever
Right.
it is, and get yourself a Cheer Denise YouTube bookmark.
That makes sense.
Perfect sense. Perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Meghan Markle bookmarks,
Uh,
not so much.
Not so much. But
Not so much.
guys, go to Cheer Denise's video and tell her that you were sent over by John via rhrjen, because I'd
Yeah,
love to work with her sometime. So that's worked out in the past. And can I give you a shout out? Because you did that with Think Beautiful. And now I've not only worked with her once, but I'm in talks to record with her again. She's lovely. Hi,
she
everyone.
is. She is lovely.
Excuse me.
She is. I love her accent. I don't know. She's obviously from down under somewhere. I don't. I'm not an
Oh, no,
accent
she says, yeah.
expert. I don't know if she's from Brisbane or here, there, everywhere. She could be from Christchurch, New Zealand, for all I know. I don't know, and I probably just grossly offended her by saying, "Oh, she might be a Kiwi." Or anyway, she's from down there somewhere. She has an absolutely delightful accent.
Mm-hmm.
She has the most hilarious sense of humor.
Yes.
Um,
Very well researched as
very
well.
well researched.
Mhm.
She's just great.
But I'm gonna be
She's,
recording with her again soon, so look for that, and that's thanks to you. You
that'll be
arranged
something to
that.
look forward to. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's all the points I had. Was there anything else that was on your mind with this stuff, or you feel pretty good about it?
I think that'll do it for me. It's always fun to talk with you, Jen. I always enjoy it. And I always enjoy seeing the feedback from the audience as well in the comments. It's great to see that people are interested in, perspectives on things and opinions. Again, everything is an opinion. Just want,
Yeah.
can't say that enough.
Mhm.
Everything is speculation, opinion, on and on and on. But it's very interesting. I think when the history books are written, people always talk about the Wallace Simpson time in the British royal family, and uh, the 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 King's Speech was such a great film,
Yeah, it
sort
was.
of documenting that period in history. And I think that the Harry and Meghan, the post Queen Elizabeth period with King Charles, with William and Catherine, the Harry and Meghan situation, I think is going to be far more fascinating than even the Wallace Simpson era was.
Mhm.
Um, you had an abdication, obviously. You had some unexpected events.
Uh-huh.
I think that the current situation, the it's almost beyond Shakespearean. The
Mhm.
Meghan angle, the Harry angle. Um,
Yeah, it'll be
I I
interesting.
I really I feel I feel my heart aches in some ways for Prince William,
Mhm.
in more than a few ways for Prince
Mhm.
William. I hope there's a throne for him to ascend to at
Yeah.
some point.
Mhm.
Um, 2067, I believe the monarchy will turn 1,000 years old.
Wow.
I hope it makes it. I really do. Um, I think that's a legitimate concern. I
Mm.
really do, especially if you look at some of the maneuverings of Harry and Meghan and some of the doubts that have been cast.
Mhm.
I think it'll be very interesting to watch. Robert Jobson's book is coming out, I believe, this month. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I believe so. Last I heard. So I'll be covering that when that comes out. And there's rumors that Tom Bauer has another book coming out.
Well, I think it's more than rumors because I mean he was up at the Invictus Games in Canada
Uh-huh.
the last time. And
I mean, yeah, soon.
speaking of Invictus, I mean that's the other thing that's very interesting right now is
Yeah.
is the king going to participate in this 1 year pre-event? I think it comes up in June. Or is he going to
Right.
send regrets? Oh, my calendar's so full. I'm so sorry. I can't. I not only can't make it to your event, darling boy, but I can't even find time to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then is he going to show up in 2027 in Birmingham?
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I'll say too is there are some other YouTubers that are talking, and some of whom are veterans and are very well informed, and people who are in the Megxit community know probably who I'm talking about. But there's some very interesting commentary coming out about what are we really trying to accomplish here in the Invictus Games?
Mm-hmm.
What is this really all about?
Yeah.
Are we trying to help veterans? Are
Mm-hmm.
we succeeding in our efforts to help veterans?
Right.
Are we giving something to Harry to manage just to hopefully keep him out of trouble? We have
Basically, yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of British veterans who are sleeping on the streets because they're unhoused, they're homeless, whatever the right word is. Some really interesting questions that are coming out, and
Yeah.
I think that's very worth keeping an eye on as well.
That's a good point for sure. Well, John, as always, I really appreciate your time and your very thoughtful answers and your
You're welcome.
opinions and all of it. I appreciate it so much. How can we support you? What can we do? How can we help?
Oh gosh, well, beyond visiting, Cheer Denise's channel and Think Beautiful's channel, if you want to go over to my Instagram, Witherspoon DC, and
Okay.
just subscribe
Yeah.
when I do finish editing and have some content up for a YouTube channel. I'll announce it there, and hopefully
Great.
everybody can just migrate over.
For sure. I like the use of migrate. We are a flock, so we migrate. That's good.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
That's great. Thank you so much, Sean. I look forward to talking to you again soon, and you take care.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Bye.